Alright, this is part 2 of the appendecular skeleton, the in-depth portion. So I'm on the tibia now. I left off on the other video with the fibula. So I'm on the tibia. This is the top portion. This would be like where your knee would be, right here where my index finger's moving around. The femur would sit right down on here. The condyles of the femur would go right here where my middle and index finger are. Coming down right here, this is the tibial tuberosity. That big knobby portion, you can feel it on your skin if you start feeling around on your leg right now. That's the tibial tuberosity. Coming down, this is the medial malleus. Alright, and that's basically it on the tibia. Now we're going to move over to the hands and feet, which I know is everyone's favorite portion. Alright, so coming up to the hands and feet here, it's test day, it's quiz day, right? How the heck do I figure out what's what? Well, I've already memorized my acronym, or my mnemonic, not my acronym, of Sally left the party to take Charlie home, or some lovers try positions that they can't handle, or some, I think, lovers take people to the coffee house, maybe, I don't know. There's a ton of different ones that are in, on the sheet I gave you, and you can probably find some online. Find one that works for you and stick with it. That's my recommendation. But how you distinguish that, right? Because what if the hand's up or hand's down? It doesn't matter. What you're going to do is find the thumb, right? This is the thumb. If I don't know for sure, put your hand up against it. If it fits right, that's your thumb. If it's too long, it's your pinky. All right, so I know that this is my thumb. Whatever side I have my thumb on, then I'm going to distinguish my two rows. I'm going to have two rows of 4 bones, right? I'm going to have a top row, which is this top row right here, and a bottom row, this bottom row right here. So I find my thumb, then I go to my bottom row of bones, right? So I found my thumb, put my hand on it, and I know this is my thumb. I'm going to go to the bottom row of bones right here on my thumb side, and I'm going to use my mnemonic in order from the bottom row of the thumb away from the thumb. So I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to go Sally left the party to take Charlie home. And let me grab my ink pen here real quick. So my ink pen's a little bit of a finer pointing utensil than my finger. Alright, so let me zoom in here even. I found my thumb. This is my thumb. I'm going to move down my thumb side to the bottom row of 4 bones. Okay? Then I'm going to go in order, going away from my thumb, this way. So Sally left the party, right here, party, to take Charlie home. Scaphoid, lunate, triquetrum, pisiform. Sally left the party. Trapezium, trapezoid, capate, hamate, to take Charlie home. Sally, scaphoid, left, lunate, the triquetrum, party, pisiform, to, trapezium, take, trapezoid, Charlie, capitate, hamate, home. Alright, if you get confused, or let's say you can't figure out which side the pinky's on and which side the thumb's on, I don't know, maybe you're nervous, maybe you just don't know for sure. The thumb is only going to have 3 sets of metacarpals and phalanges. So 1, 2, 3, I know that's the thumb. If I go over here, I know this is the pinky because I've got 1, 2, 3, and then a little guy right there, 4. Or you can look at the carpals, right? All these kind of look similar except for this P-looking one right here, right? That is always pisiform. And it'll always kind of look like this unless you've got just some goofball alien-looking anatomical anomaly individual who doesn't have a pisiform shape like that for whatever God knows why reason. But in general, and on this class, on your tests and exams, pisiform will always look like this. So those are a few different ways that you can do it. The moral of the story is to find the thumb, go to the bottom row, work away from the thumb, go to the top row, work away from the thumb. And that's how you do it. If you do it that way, you'll get it right every time. All right. Moving from there to the foot. Alright, so this is Bob's right foot, and this is from bird's eye view, just like we're looking at it right now, from the top side looking forward. And let me move him right here so that he'll stay up. There we go. Stay up a little bit better like that. Let me zoom on it. Alright, good deal. So the mnemonic for this one, in case you don't remember, is tall California Navy medical interns lay cuties. Alright? Tall for Michael Jordan, California for the state, medical for the field we're going into, interns for the worst job in the world, tall California medical, Navy medical interns, lay for what we all try to do on a Saturday maybe, I don't know, interns, lay, cuties, cutie for my wife, right? Alright, so tall California Navy medical interns, lay, cuties. Alright, you start here with the tallest, you move right over to calcaneus, then you just go up to navicular, right here to medial cuneiform, right here to intermediate cuneiform, right here for lateral cuneiform, right here for cuboid. So tall for tallus, California for calcaneus, that's your heel bone right here, it's basically what it is, calcaneus. Right here for navicular, or navy for navicular, medical for medial cuneiform, interns for intermediate cuneiform, lay for lateral cuneiform, cuties for cuboid. And that's it. Up here you have the metatarsals, you have the distal tarsals, or no, I'm sorry, intermediate tarsals. Well, from this one over, or the from the second, I'm sorry, metatarsals. These are your phalanges. You have the proximal, intermediate, and distal. Your big toe and your thumb just have a proximal and distal. They don't have an intermediate. So same thing over here on the hand, right? My metacarpals, this is my proximal and distal phalange, proximal, intermediate, distal phalange. This is, your thumb is number 1, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going over. So this would be my proximal metacarpal, or my metacarpal 1. This would be my proximal phalange 1, my distal phalange 1. So if I have the tip of your thumb labeled, you know that that is distal phalange 1. If I have this labeled right here, you know that this is the proximal phalange 3, right? Because it's your third finger over from your thumb. So that's it for the toes and the hands. And I believe I've done everything. The only thing I haven't hit on is the sacrum, and it's the same from whenever I talked about it in the axial skeleton. Coccyx, sacrum. That's all you really need to be concerned with on that. So, all right, good deal. Email me if you have questions. Hope this helps.